It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Houston Cougars, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. A second down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Golden Bears. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snead. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Houston.
To throw, it's Weigman. It's reeled in. It's Johnson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They're going to the air on the first play. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He'll throw it now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Dropping back, it's Weigman. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands. It's Connors. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Houston, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Using his legs, it's Johnson.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Tailback with another carry. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Down the middle. It's Morris. Tackle, but first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Positive yards.
The clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And the wideout goes in motion. He hands it off from the gun. Going to try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the first quarter of play. We've got a good one in our hands, which we'll hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's Marshall. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Cal. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air, it's Weigman. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So California's offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Brings up second down.
Second down after the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. Punt team ready to boot it away. And it's field it at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this split coverage team. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll try the option play here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pig wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He's got it in the open. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The PAT puts him up 3.
That makes the score. 24, Houston 21.
Bringing it out. It's Snead. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back. It's Weigman. Grab by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, it's Sanford. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Houston now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Makes the grab on the move. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Pass caught, can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snead. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield. It's Weigman. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston, to put them on top now. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for a man. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. Short throw complete to the tight end. Fights through the tackler. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks into open space. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Second down.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Houston has moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24.
Bringing it out, it's James. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Hands off to the left. Gets the first and still running. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Automatic on the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Golden Bears pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Houston 42, Cal 24.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Touchdown, Cal. Add 6 more points to the total.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
What have they got cooked up with this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Snead. Oh, and he's got some space, refusing to be stopped in this play. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys are just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Play action here on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down. But what will be the play call?
The punt team making their way on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Golden Bears trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. It's a quick grab. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Bringing it out. It's Snead. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Weigman. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Connors. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Johnson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grinding away with a running game. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
That's caught. It's Connors. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Houston. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. It's past the 35. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On the move now. Looking deep for late game heroics. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The ball is caught. Touchdown, Cal. This offense really clicking.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Finding space at the 20. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.